So Boris Johnson writes in his memoir that he was asked by Buckingham Palace to intervene and speak to Prince Harry to stay in the UK. Watch.
You, Liz. I mean, this is a fascinating insight, isn't it? What more can you tell us about this intervention?
Good morning, Sean. Yes, absolutely fascinating, this. The claims have been published in a memoir which is due to come out on the 10th of October, Mr Johnson's memoir called Unleashed. And there are extracts which are published in the Mail today. Now, we understand that in January 2020, both Buckingham Palace and Number 10 Downing Street spoke to Mr Johnson and said he might be able to convince Prince Harry to stay in the UK rather than leaving his royal duties. Now, we understand that the meeting between Boris Johnson and Prince Harry took place at the Docklands in London at a UK-Africa investment summit. And the former Prime Minister writes, "There was a ridiculous business where they made me try to persuade Harry to stay, kind of manly pep talk, totally hopeless." Now, we know that this meeting took around 20 minutes and apparently there were no aides. This was in private. But the following day, Prince Harry did fly out to Canada to be with his wife Meghan and their son Archie. And of course, the rest is history. Royal experts think that this happened following a fraught meeting between Prince Harry and his grandmother, the Queen, his father, Charles, and of course his older brother William at Sandringham.
This meeting, the Sandringham Summit, there was a lot of bad blood that Harry took away from that. And less than a week later, somebody tapped the Prime Minister on the shoulder and said, well, actually, look, could you please just try and see if you can rope Harry into staying? So whoever that was not only thought that it was a possibility, but cared so much about trying to get Harry and Meghan to stay in Britain that they were willing to potentially put the Prime Minister's reputation on the line.
Well, this is quite the revelation, and there are set to be many, many more in the run-up to the publication of Boris Johnson's memoir.